Polytype run, yeah, that could work.
Polytype.
Yeah, Metro suggested a Polytype run, so
That has a good ring to it.
I will change screens and so forth whenever I get around to doing it. I mean, the main layout I don't need to change because it doesn't say Nuzlocke on there, so...
Yeah, it's still a Nuzlocke.
Yeah, but, you know, adding the new gimmick in and... I mean...
Yeah.
Oh no, we have to go through Old Man Oak again.
It's okay, just mash X and I'll make something up.
Okay.
Hello, I've been reading some stuff, and I'm here to tell you about the exciting world of Pokemon, which is the world you live in, by the way. Did you ever notice the world around you? In this world, there's these things called Pokemon. They're everywhere. You can hardly miss them. If you have missed them, have you been living under a rock?
Actually, yes.
I mean, I don't really know where you've been living. You don't seem to have any deeply formed bonds with Pokemon, or the people in the town. A bit of a loner. Who are you, by the way, and why are you in my house?
Good question. Who are we?
I think we should just be not Pandler. And just imagine that it's Pandler, but in like a crudely made moustache.
Oh, I went with boy.
Yeah, that's fine.
So... Will that even fit, I wonder? What was select again? Tab. No, it won't. Not Pindle.
Not Pundle. Yes.
That'll do.
Yes, go with it. Not Pundle. Makes him sound like some kind of Rumpelstiltskin type figure.
Yeah.
Your very own tale about you catching things and fighting things and hopefully not dying is about to begin. Off you go. Begone, Fot. Now, potion in PC, right?
Not in this gen.
Not this gen.
So...
Typical.
Let me update things. That should do it. Polytype run, okay.
Well, we can only use
You
Poliwraths.
don't even get options until you...
You've got to earn your options menu.
It's bullshit. Fuck. Don't care, Mom.
Oh, you're finally awake. You know where the lab is in this town which you've lived your whole life? I hope you do.
Okay. This is going to be one of those runs, isn't it?
We're only around the beginning. Once we get into it, we've got fresh, juicy content. But till then, yes. Till then, something Pokemon.
Yeah.
No one has time for you, Meryl. Be gone.
Get your buoyant water mouse thing away from me. It probably has rabies.
Probably.
I am not interested, Lyra. Oh, god damn it.
Alright. Now let's go get that juicy Cyndaquil. That hot Cyndaquil action.
Yeah, the hottest. Only the hottest.
Yeah.
Don't care, Al. Give me my damn Pokemon. Also, I don't think that it saved when I changed the damn... Hey, minion. Okie doke. Have a good one.
You know, that moment when we died in the past run, on some level in my mind, everything looped back, you know, to a grey-screened image of me going, but if we pick Totodile, he has to use chicories.
Yeah. Oh, don't get me wrong. There is going to be a lot of... I'm going to have a lot of fun editing those videos down.
Let's get that hot, juicy Cyndaquil.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of fun editing these down. I'm gonna have to I have a lot of things planned for a lot of things.
Alright, so what do you want to call this? This beautiful Cyndaquil. Make brush.
Yes. Its back looks like a brush.
Oh, fair enough. And now make brush. We advance.
Oh god, this has been a terrible stream so far.
We advance in a whole new Nuzlocke.
Come back, Stardew Valley, all is forgiven.
So 12-hour Darkest Dungeon stream, man.
Oh dear god, no. So, Mr. Pokemon has just discovered his dick again.
When you say it like that, it sounds bad.
Look, we don't know how often he goes to the toilet. I mean, no one has bathrooms in the Pokemon world, so for all we know, they don't.
They have Pokemon for that.
Oh. Oh, that's vile.
Yes. But to be fair, they do have Pokemon for everything.
Well, that's the name of this episode. When it's uploaded on YouTube. I want to show my mom.
Don't leave. Don't leave us ever.
Oh yes, you need the Poke Gear because it's vitally important. Give me my shit. Give me my shit.
I feel like for both of our sanity's sake, we should not take anyone's number. Pontiff, so this is a poly run. So we're going to be playing with the Nuzlocke rules. However, when any Pokemon which shares a type with a Pokemon we already have is strictly prohibited. So currently we have a Cyndaquil, so any fire type we encounter is ignore.
And
aside from that,
if we get a Hoothoot, all normal and flying types are out.
Yep.
And so forth.
And just as long as that type remains, we ignore everything.
Let me do your job for you.
You can't leave us. Where will the next generation come from if you leave this small town?
You boinking my mom?
That would never work. Everyone knows I'm grossly impotent.
Oh, well, that explains Mr. Pokemon then.
Sorry, I mean important. I'm a very important man. Not impotent at all.
Right. I'm sure that wasn't a Freudian slip at all.
Okay, now this Hoothoot. Okay.
Oh, Dick, yeah, I could have just fought it. I'm going on autopilot again now. Look, I told you I don't pay attention to things.
You're like, this Hoothoot, fuck this Hoothoot.
Until well after the fact, and then I'll pay attention to things and then think of things that I could have done instead of and didn't.
But we definitely need to be more methodic, more paced, so that we don't get to Azalea Town grievously underpowered.
Oh, right, you don't have the stupid thing to hold the things. Interesting dialogue, yeah.
I'm an old man. I'm going to show you around this town, whether you want it or not.
Oh, by the way,
you have little say in the matter. Now follow me, you.
By the way, I have this elasticated dog lead that I can retract, so you're not getting away, sweetie. Make all people horrible. Yeah.
It's funny. I think I was giving this very tour just the other day.
To some random girl that didn't seem to know what the fuck she was doing.
She had a Totodile. Who does that? It's so blue.
I like Totodile a lot, actually.
No. You know who starts with Totodile?
I do.
People who die in Azalea Town. Totodile is pretty cool, though, to be fair. Right. Take this. I don't even know what it is anymore.
Take this.
Take it.
Take this map, or I'll be forced to.
To map you. I will cut you and map out your anatomy.
Hooray! Serial killer, old man, guy, gent.
For the next person who comes into this town to have, I will give it to them.
Hooray! Pokemon genocide run, kill everyone.
That's just a solo run.
Yeah.
But I've been racking my brains trying to come up with gimmicks to make Nuzlocke harder.
Yeah. The problem is, like, say you plan out your strategies much more than I do, because I'm not competitively minded at all. So yeah, I just kind of.
That wild Rattata just used a berry.
Oh.
What a talented individual. But yeah, I had some ideas and then like thought about it for a minute and was like, no. I think the most insane one I had.
Maybe on your channel.
Yeah, and not on your channel, but I think just the concept of this will terrify you.
Okay.
So the most insane one I had, right, is that you set up a timer naturally, but quite a liberal timer, like a 3-hour timer or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end of that period, the audience gets to vote on a Pokemon in your team to be killed.
Ooh. Yeah, that would probably be disastrous. Pokemon drunk run.
So if the viewers see you like crutching on a Pokemon too much or something,
they can
just
take
that away.
Yeah, Pontiff, I don't drink. I am straight edge, so that would be me out. I can't speak for Distranda, but
like I could be drunk, but would it really make much difference? I'm not making I've not got the final say in any of like the gameplay decisions or anything.
Well, on your channel, you could do the drunk run, and I could just be the silver foil.
Yeah, I don't want to do the drunk run. I want to create variations of my cursed Nuzlocke format and try and bring that into popularity.
Yeah.
I want someone else somewhere to be like, hey, here's my cursed run, and me being like, here, I started this.
Fair enough.
This rat is actually super scary.
Because it is level 4 and using Tail Whip.
Yes. I'm concerned that it's going to one-shot us with a tackle.
Well, if that happens, then I'm officially quitting video games. Fuck my life.
Let's go back and heal.
You didn't even get Ember, you little shit. This is, isn't it? This is going to be one of those games where no matter what I do, everything's just going to fail.
Make Brush can win us over here. We're just still a little sore. Still a little sore from Rosalia Town. And that mug has a Hearthstone logo on it.
Fair enough.
But
however, I will be planning another game that I can stream on Sundays. But the thing where I was hoping to do with Sunday streams was to have something that's maybe a little bit more chill and not as in depth as Skyrim and FF15. Unfortunately,
Nuzlocke's not doing that for you. And the Nuzlocke's not doing that for you, Ray.
What? Not
being like a chill game.
Oh no, it's not that. It's just that if we end up failing another Nuzlocke, I need to, have something as a backup.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Unfortunately, pretty much everything I can think of doing, nothing else I can think of really fits that role. Aside from Stardew Valley, which was too chill. And I ended up just complaining about life in general.
I think we need to go heal McBrush again.
God damn it.
I think we should maybe go to the previous route and get some levels on him. We sped through there a bit.
Yeah, here's the thing about Minecraft. I personally don't think it's a bad game. It's just only as good as your imagination is and your creativity is. And, if you are ever at a point where you have ideas but you don't know how to implement them, then you're stuck. Which is kind of where, when I first played many years ago, where I found myself with it.
This rat is just as strong as the one up there.
Yeah.
This didn't help at all. Maybe we should be smoke screening them and going for like the mist strategy.
Which, knowing my luck, wouldn't work out anyway.
I mean, there's no quantifying bad luck.
Yeah, but I have it in spades.
So I'd say one more smoke screen, then start going for the tackles.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think now what other games that people would enjoy watching that are quite chill out and but still give plenty of things to talk about. Could I try, ideally without spending a lot of money?
McBrush is not a tanky boy.
No.
It's okay, once we get some levels on him.
Yeah, well, the thing with God of War is that God of War is good.
Whoa! Okay. Sorry, I thought you were running for another encounter then.
No.
I was like, Jesus Christ, no! Don't do this to McBrush!
Look, I'm not going to sabotage the run just because I'm not feeling it right now. Next week might be totally different.
You've got to be like Shulk. You've got to be really feeling it.
Yeah, funny enough, some of the Xenoblade games were options that I thought about doing for streams, but huge, in-depth, long games, so...
I mean, I still think you should play Final Fantasy 9, but I think I've said that enough.
I'm still playing 15. A lot.
9's a very different game.
I know that, but I don't want to play two games of the same franchise at the same time.
Fair enough. I mean, obviously I have no gripes with that. I'm playing Dark Souls and Bloodborne at the same time, but...
Technically two different franchises, though.
Technically, but... Soulsborne is a term for a reason.
Yeah, but... You know, it's a little bit different than sort of... Yeah, of the 3 streams I do a week, 2 of them are Final Fantasy games. I mean, as much as I love RPGs, I still don't want to...
But again, like, there is so much difference between old school turn-based RPGs and what 15 is. They're very different games.
I mean, again, I don't know if they've actually fully repealed the thing with P5, but if they had, I would play that.
I think it's just like you can stream it now, but not past this date, last time I looked at it.
Yeah. Like I say, that's the problem, is I'd want to just do a full run. Like, you know, because I can guarantee I would end up getting carried away, going past that date and then getting hit with something, so...
I mean, you could do one of the older Persona games.
Yeah. No, I couldn't actually. Not right now.
Fair enough.
I need an HDMI splitter so that I can actually stream things on PS3. And I don't have that, so...
Fair enough. I mean, isn't there like a PS2 emulator though?
No, PS3, not PS2.
Yeah, but like the Persona games were PS2. And Vita. They're on the Vita as well. Or I think the PSP in the case of the third one.
Yeah, 3 I've never played before. I wouldn't want to do a blind run of a Persona game.
Oh. Well, that can... Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'll tell you the reason I don't really want to do blind runs of games in general, if I can help it, unless... Like, certain ones I got no problem with, but, like, I've seen it happen a few times with your streams where, you know, you specify that you're doing a blind run, and then someone will come in and be like, oh yeah, here's this thing that's like 3 hours away from the game. Have you done that yet? And you know, that's 3 hours away from where you are, and it's sort of
Yeah, I mean, I'm inclined to give people slack with that because I know in Soulsborne things especially...
Ooh, glitchy.
We've become
everything. We have transcended.
I mean, I know that in those games especially, you can do things in different orders and such. So it's possible that I did. I do get what you mean.
Yeah, and like...
But...
I mean, there's a major one that bothers me, and it's sort of, you know, again, doing... Because I purposely don't tell you much, unless it's sort of, here's this thing that if you're not looking for it, you will miss, and it's important kind of thing, or it's extremely helpful. Or, like I say, this... hello? Yeah, we just have black screen.
Darkest Pokemon Go mode. Pokemon Hard Gold mode. This is our darkest run where we play in perfect darkness. You can't see the action, but you know it's good. Well.
Yeah, everything is dead.
Yep.
I'm not even joking. Like, everything is
I think that's the emulator telling us to no, it's still going. Yes. Do you reckon maybe if you could like feel your way into a house or something, it might reset?
I'm trying to,
Okay.
but I'm not even getting that I'm hitting something. Give me a minute. I'll quit Desmume and so.
So this is truly a cursed run. Actual ghosts. Actual evil spirits in Panda's machine. Deleting assets from the game.
Deleting the entire screen. Seriously, why do these things happen to me? Nope, still hasn't fixed it.
Do 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 do. Well,
Looks like we're starting another new run. Why do these things happen?
oh.
And again, just to show you guys, it's still black. Everything is still... I don't even know where we are now in the game.
What even is the game?
Yeah, the game is just not a thing anymore.
Game.exe cannot be found.
Yeah.
But we still got the menu. Damn you, make a brush. Why did you paint our world black?